viewers and viewesses, my name is General Red Strategist and welcome back to Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. This is episode 9 now. So, as you remember, in the last episode, it's kicked off at last, everybody. Byakuya Togami is dead, which is a bit of a kick in the teeth, considering, of course, that he survived the last game. Well, of course, you know, now he's the first one to die, obviously. Monokuma's popped up. I was about to say, I think we're about to, go into the investigation, but I think he's got something he wants to pretty much say first. So, without further ado, let's get back into the swing of things. So, ta-da! You thought it was time for the investigation, but...
It's the Monokuma file!
Okay, yes, I was wondering if he was going to produce something like this at some point. The Monokuma file is back, everybody.
Hey!
Just as I thought, you amateurs need this, right? What the hell is a Monokuma file?
I don't like this.
Geez, explaining the rules all the time really breaks my bones.
Why you?
Well, it's not like I have bones in the first place. Like, don't even make me say such lame jokes. ...
Allow me to explain.
The Monokuma file contains precise and detailed information regarding the dead body.
What?
I brought it to you so you guys can smoothly proceed with the investigation. I'm such a nice guy. I'm so nice, I want to be known as the Mother Teresa of the mascot world.
Hey!
Nice, you say? You're just a selfish meanie.
What's this?
There's my Bruce Forsyth voice coming back in again. My, Monomi the meaningless mascot. You're still here?
You stupid brother!
Don't put me in the meaningless mascot genre.
Damn it!
Come on, let's go. Your turn is already up. Hurry up and get the hell out of here with me. Ouchie, don't pull my ears. They're gonna come off. There she goes. They're finally gone. The Monokuma file, huh? Anyway, I guess I should look it over, just in case. Okay, so this is basically going to give us, yes, all the information that we need. Cause of death, victim details, etc, etc. The victim's body was discovered in the dining hall of the old building near the Hotel Mirai. The estimated time of death is 11:30 PM. The victim was repeatedly stabbed over 10 times between the throat and abdominal region, resulting in death. Aside from that, the body has no other external injuries, and no chemicals such as poison were detected. Right. We'll have another look at that in a second, but because obviously it's probably going to do a load of dialogue now. So Byakuya is really dead. Damn it, you promised there wouldn't even be one victim. Why'd you end up being one, you bastard? You landlubber. And now I'll never know what you were going to say to me. Yes. I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my sceptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others and being distrusted in turn. For a long time my life has been a living hell. It was inevitable that I would end up this way. Of course. In the end, what did it even mean? Could it be... Even so, if there really is a traitor, isn't that gosh darn awful? Oh. Suggesting Byakuya is the traitor. Okay. Pretending to be your ally and tricking you guys, it can't be helped if someone like that gets killed, right? Yes. A traitor? No way. Just because he said lots of serious things, it doesn't mean he was the traitor. What am I thinking? Truth bullet obtained. Monokuma File 1 has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. All very familiar. Anyway, we need to carefully examine everything. That's right, I need to do it. If we're going to survive this, we need to do it. I'm preparing myself for the worst. Investigate! Oh boy, okay. Where do we begin? There's going to be a lot of stuff. Duralumin case, that's actually open now. This is the metal case Byakuya had with him. I believe he said it was made of duralumin. Last time I saw it, it was closed, but... there are a lot of odd things inside this case, like a nightstick and pepper spray. Okay. What's this? A hard plastic case, but it's just the case. And inside is empty. Wonder what was inside. Well, just looking at the shape of it, possibly some night vision goggles, maybe, because there's some lying next to the body. But the one thing that really catches my attention is this small key. Must be the key to the other duralumin case. That other case is in the office, and all the collected dangerous items are inside of it. Oh, check out this music in the background. If the key to that duralumin case is right here, then it's unlikely that the murder weapon used to kill Byakuya was taken from that case. Which means the weapons inside that duralumin case aren't related to Byakuya's murder. Even so, I still don't get it. Why did Byakuya have this duralumin case in the first place? A case packed with all this security equipment. Maybe he was being extra cautious just in case. No, that can't be right. That's way too overboard. Could he have known something was going to happen beforehand? Oh. That's a good question. It's a good question. And because of that, he went to all this trouble to be extra careful. Okay, duralumin case added to truth bullets. Right. Maybe we should talk to some people. Yeah. Oh, you're still worried about your earring, are you? Oh, hi, Hellhound earring. Answer my call, laddie. ...
Impossible!
Oh, hi, is this effort futile as well? Alright, are you still looking for the earring you dropped?
You!
It's not a mere earring, it's the Hellhound earring, laddie.
Fine.
Long ago in a faraway land, a beast known as the Hellhound was feared by all, even by he who summoned it. Well, this is certainly random. The Hellhound tore its way through innumerable battlefields, its fangs glistening with blood. And his drenched blood-red fur would dry in the howling winds of loneliness. Oh hi, when I finally tamed that diabolic beast, I received an earring to commemorate that event. Is this a Scottish accent? Feels like it's slowly turning into something else.
Shiver!
The Hellhound earring. So I may never forget the night I battled that fearsome Pomeranian. I wear that earring at all times. A Pomeranian, really? Thank you, Hajime, for saying that. Was that really about a freaking Pomeranian? I understand it's important to you, but for now we need to investigate.
I won't let you!
Oh, hi, where is it? Where did it disappear to? Or maybe it fell underneath the floor. It's possible. There are gaps between the floorboards. Or the carpet didn't cover the whole floor. It might have fallen through the gaps between the exposed floorboards. Oh, hi, so that's what transpired. Such a clever little bauble. Gundam laughed uproariously as he walked toward the wall and pressed his head against the gaps in the floor and peered beneath the floorboards.
I can see it!
Oh, hi, there it is, laddie. I found it. Truly, that is the Hellhound earring. It seems God exists for my benefit. I see. Good for you, ye swab.
Let me ask.
However, how do I recover it? I cannot fit my arm through this opening. Were I to use a tool, it would probably not reach either. Or then maybe you should just give up.
What?
Give up what? The world? I mean, give up the earring.
You!
Fool, have you not yet realised? The world will come to an end if the human race were to lose that earring, laddie. You humans are so satisfied with clothing yourselves in layers of false knowledge.
If you flinch, you will die!
Oh, hi, but even with all those layers, you still will not survive the winter. Why am I being scolded?
Fine.
Oh, hi, it was foolish of me to rely on you fools. Fine, I shall do something about it on my own. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go save the world. What a guy. He wants that earring back by any means necessary. His determination is truly inspiring. But it'd be nice if he actually helped me with the investigation. Okay. Yeah, so gaps in floorboard are important here. Right, okay. Mahiru. Or should we examine the tables and the dishes? Well, I mean, obviously we're going to examine this table in a second. Well, let's just check, just in case there is anything. A lot of fancy looking party dishes. In the end, nobody really ate that much. Can't imagine these are related to these. Okay, right, yeah. Table, just check, because you never know. Such a huge table, there's nothing much out of the ordinary. Okay, Mahiru, you took photographs, didn't you? So you can probably help here. Mahiru, are you alright? Actually, yeah, I'm fine.
What's going on?
Is that what you expected me to say? Because I feel terrible. 1 minute, Byakuya is alive and well, and in an instant something awful suddenly happens. Of course I'm not fine.
Why?
And not only that, but whoever killed him is actually one of us, right? That hasn't been determined yet. Actually, it's already been determined. You've already accepted it, haven't you?
This is the worst.
That we have to, find out who the killer is, find out which friend killed our friend. I don't like it either, but we won't survive if we don't go through with it. It's not just for yourself. We have to do it to protect all of us. Yes. I get the feeling we're probably going to have these little discussions over again in this one, where everyone's like, "Oh no, I don't want it to be my friend or one of our friends," but they have to. Actually, if I'd only acted calmer during the blackout, Byakuya might still be alive.
This is the worst.
This whole thing would never have happened. Ah, stop blaming yourself. Nothing good will come of it.
Jeez.
Jeez. Actually, I think you'll find getting cheered up by a boy isn't like me at all.
Got it?
Hey, Hajime, forget about what I just said. Got it? Alright, fine. That's fine. I got it. Alright. Are you not going to mention your camera and your photos here at all? Anyway, I won't dwell on it for now. I can't become a burden to everyone. Plus, there might be a clue that only I have access to. Yeah, here we go. Your photos. Come on. A clue?
Hey.
Yes, exactly. Photos, you think you'll find, you know, the ones I took just before the blackout, remember? Yes, that's right. Yes, we've seen this before. Oh, yeah, the pictures. Actually, you want to see them? I have a digital camera, so I can show them to you right now. Oh, really? Go for it. Okay. Let's see. It's this photo. Right, so... I'm just looking at it carefully. Right, that's the table in the background with the lamp on it. That's where Byakuya's body is currently now located. So, just before the blackout, Hajime was stood there with a glass. Nagito is towards the back of the room, near the air conditioning unit. Hiyoko is there. Nekomaru and Ibuki. Right. Okay. Okay, then there's this one, which I'm guessing is... Okay, so I'm guessing... Right, this is the other corner. So, that wall back there with the nailed-up window, I'm guessing it's the same back wall just a second ago. Yeah, because... so basically the table with the lamp on it is over to the right, but out of shot. Right, that's what I'm trying to say here. Okay, so people around. Byakuya, however, was standing quite away from where his body was actually found, which is interesting. Actually, I took these two photos right before the blackout, but... there's something wrong. Actually, I didn't realise it until just now, but right before the blackout, Byakuya was standing in a totally different place than where we found him. Yes, just what I said. Okay, right. Actually, wasn't his body under that table with a lamp on top of it? The one underneath the monitor? Well, you can just check right now, it is there, yeah. Prior to that, Byakuya was standing along the wall farthest away from that table. Oh, you're right, that's pretty far. So... Right, two possibilities. Hang on, let me just think this through. I mean, the blackout didn't last long. And Byakuya was alive, part of it. We heard him talking. So... It did sound like something was going on, like maybe... I'm just recalling the dialogue he spoke just before the, the blackout ended and he'd gone. It did sound like he'd seen something, because he said something like, this is something or other. Did he see something that he wasn't supposed to? Because he's got those night vision goggles, we've seen those. And I'm guessing they came out the Duralumin case. So I'm guessing the Duralumin case with all the stuff in it, Byakuya brought that, right? As precautionary material in case something happened, which suggests he may have had an idea that something would happen. Or that something might happen. So maybe he saw something and tried to cross the room. Because the thing is, like I said, the blackout didn't last long, so if he was killed where he was standing, the killer would need to drag his body right across the room and under the table, in which case there would probably be evidence of that, like blood or something, blood trails, something like that, but we haven't seen anything like that, at least not yet. Okay, so working hypothesis at present, Byakuya had some night vision goggles in the case. When the blackout occurred, he put them on, and he may have seen something and tried to cross the room. And that was how he ended up being killed and then put under the table. Let's keep going. Everyone's standing position before the blackout might be a huge clue. Can you approximate everybody's standing position from these photos? God, my throat's already starting to... Oh god, just keep sipping my tea. Yeah, actually I was thinking the same thing. It'd be hard to understand from the photos alone, so it might be better for me to plot it out. But would that actually provide a clue? Well, yeah. You know, come on. It's pretty much what crime scene investigators do. If they know people were in a room, they'll try and plot out where they were. I don't know yet, but I feel like it could.
Leave it to me.
Actually, got it. Then leave it to me. That's pretty much the only job I can do anyway. Alright, thank you. Alright, now that's decided.
Do your best.
You better work hard on your investigation too. How much longer are you planning to stand around?
Do you understand?
Jesus Christ, woman. Give me a moment. Here, go on. You gotta find out how Byakuya died. Alright, I know, but it's good she's all fired up now, but she's a totally different person now than when she was feeling down. Okay. Nogito. One of those pictures, you were standing actually quite close to where Byakuya's body turned up. What you got to say for yourself, West Country boy? Hey, Hajime, there's something I want to run by you. Before the blackout occurred, Byakuya was in the dining hall with the rest of us, right? Alright, that's right. And if Byakuya's dead body were discovered after the blackout, then don't you think he died during the blackout? Yeah, that's what I think, yeah. Because we did hear his voice. So, at some point, he was killed during that moment. Oh, well, now that you mention it.
But...
Why was Byakuya's body under a table? Even if the killer tried to hide him, it's not like he would have stayed in forever. Isn't it confusing? Oh, you're absolutely right. It seems finding out what exactly happened during the blackout is key to solving the mystery. There's no way... Wait, was that the... Right? Did I get that right? Oh crap, I gave... That was Nagito speaking. Okay, never mind, not Hajime. Too late, I read it. Oh, there's no way I'd know. It's so dark during the blackout, I couldn't see a thing.
that's not it.
Although if seeing was impossible, then there's a possibility someone might have heard something. I heard something? Are you talking about her? Her who? Who-ha now? Huh? Somebody who heard something? I'm sorry, it's been a few days since my last recording session, I've forgotten what you mean. Be calm! Oh, I've got to level up apparently. Now you're investigating the body, okay? Oh, blimey, I must investigate my classmate's body. Yeah, I'm the one who has medical knowledge. Jesus, she's freaking out. Oh, that's why I need to do it, to do it somehow. Alright, before you start, why don't you calm down a bit? Oh, blimey, you're right, I need to calm down first. I'm careless enough as it is. Oh, that's pretty obvious from how you felt earlier. Jeez. Yes, that moment. Which, you know, part of me wants to believe it's an accident, but another part of me at the same time feels that it's so... No. You're doing it deliberately, who knows? Oh, blimey, I'm terribly sorry about that for showing you something so unsightly. You made me remember it again. Yes, this. Oh dear. I managed to throw myself in front of everyone. Oh, forget making a fool of yourself. How in the world did you end up like that? Oh, well, I got startled by the blackout, slipped on the carpet, and also I was struggling to get back up.
How embarrassing.
Yeah. Oh, please erase it from your memory. Alright, even if you ask me, I won't be able to forget it so easily. Sorry. Oh, I can't stand it. Oh, okay. That's a truth bullet, apparently? Interesting. I get the feeling that's going to be one of those kind of weird little things that... Right. I'm trying to think how that's going to fit into the class trial. I'm not sure. Okay. Right, well, we definitely need to look at the table for a start. Under this very table, Byakuya was... See, look, he's got his night vision goggles there, you can see him. First, I should investigate the top of the table. Though, the only thing on top of this table that really catches my eye is this desk lamp. Looks like an antique lamp, and it seems rather heavy. Power cord is connected to the outlet, so it would have been useless during the blackout. Other than that, there's nothing else on the table that really stands out to me, so... Now's not the time for me to flinch. I gotta do it. I let out a shout as if to encourage myself. Oh, my voice. Maybe at some point I'm going to want to tone down Hajime's pirate voice a little bit. Ooh, man. See, I'm recording this as part of one big recording session. I've already recorded about 6 videos, so, you know, my throat's had a little bit of testing, you know, testing circumstances so far. I had a shower as if to encourage myself and quickly look beneath the table. Okay, oof. Immediately I noticed an unexplainable smell like rusted iron hanging in the air. That's probably blood, isn't it? Enduring the stinging pain in the back of my eyes, I slowly shifted my gaze towards Byakuya's body. Byakuya Togami, the ultimate affluent progeny. He was the kind of guy who said a lot of hurtful things but he tried his best to lead everyone. Why? Why did he have to end up like this? The only thing I can do right now, for Byakuya's sake, is to uncover the truth behind his death. Yes. Yes, we're having the motivational bits. Okay. I mean, there's several things. Here's a knife. What's that? Is it like a piece of tape or something? Don't know. Night vision goggles. Right, well, let's start with the blood stain. The blood flowing from Byakuya's body formed a huge pool under the table. That's a lot of blood. There's blood splattered everywhere. Even the inner side of the tablecloth is covered in blood. The inner side of the tablecloth. That's interesting. So... I don't know. It just struck me, it's on the blood's on the outside, the inside of the tablecloth, but not the outside? Or maybe it's on both, I don't know. The blood might have splattered all over the place when he got stabbed, but there don't seem to be any drag marks leading from the blood pool. Okay, right, so... he was under the table then, when he got killed? Okay, blood stain under the table. Right. Let's have a look at his body. It's just said he got stabbed, but we haven't actually seen a wound. The body's collapsed face down under the table. See if he was in the middle of attempting something. It looks like he was... Going to the Monokuma file, okay, yeah, no, the Monokuma file said he was stabbed. I meant to check that again, I've forgotten about that. He was repeatedly stabbed between the throat and the abdominal region. Okay, so... repeatedly stabbed. Will one of us really do something so horrible? Okay, Monokuma file 1 has been updated, right. I see. What's this thing? Hanging here. Something stuck to the back of the table. Is this duct tape? There seems to be paint applied to the non-sticky side of the duct tape. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? Oh. Night vision goggles, okay. What's this? Looks like binoculars, but... why is there a pair of binoculars under the table? Not binoculars, you idiot.
Hey.
Hajime, those aren't binoculars. Then what are they? You skirt, you swab.
Perhaps...
those are probably night vision goggles. Night vision goggles? I've seen them at the supermarket on this island. They also stock self-defense kits too. Okay. If that's the case, did the killer use these night vision goggles to kill Byakuya during the blackout? No, because the Duralumine case. No, Byakuya was... my hypothesis is that Byakuya was wearing them. So night vision goggles has been added. Right. Okay, so we looked at everything there is there. I can't say I've done enough investigation. Okay, right, no, there's something else. Something else here? Oh, the knife. I looked at the knife. A bloody knife. Is this the weapon that killed Byakuya? Hold on. How did the killer bring this knife to the dining hall in the first place? Byakuya thoroughly patted down everyone and thoroughly inspected every corner of this old building. And all the confiscated dangerous items were supposed to be placed in that Duralumine case. It's possible they stole this knife from the case. No. Or they hid it somewhere hard to find. No, it can't be hidden in the Duralumine case, because Byakuya had the key to that. Or do you reckon it... I was just thinking then for a second, would it go down the sort of Sayaka Mizono route like it did in the first game? That it turns out she was planning on killing someone, and so maybe she had the weapon beforehand or something? But then I thought, would Byakuya try and kill someone? I don't know, because you went through all that character development in the last game, And he didn't seem like he was inclined to kill someone here, but I suppose you never know. Could have been bluffing, but I don't know. Also, there's one more thing about this knife that's strange. Has it got glowing paint on it? It looks like maybe it has. Yeah, there's some kind of paint that's been applied to the hilt. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? Yep. Oh, I've got another level up, apparently. Knife has been added to the truth bullets. Right. I'm sure I've pretty much investigated what's under the table. Despite the fact it's just me, I think I'm working pretty hard. Even if it's just a little, I'm sure we're getting close to the truth behind Byakuya's death. Right. Okay. So let me just try and piece some of this together in my head. So there's a strip of tape under the table with glowing paint on it. There's a knife as well, which has got blood on it. And it's also got a bit of glowing paint on it as well. Byakuya had the night vision goggles, which I'm assuming he probably put on when the blackout occurred, so he could see. And I'm guessing he saw something and made his way over there. I mean, is the knife the thing that killed him? It says stab wounds, but... Hold on, let's have a look at the truth bullets. Monokuma File 1. Victim's body discovered in the dining hall of the old building at the Hotel Mirai. Estimated time of death, 11:30 PM. Victim stabbed repeatedly over 10 times between the throat and abdominal region, resulting in death. Aside from that, no other external injuries, no chemicals such as poison. The body on the table, if it's face down, as if Byakuya were reaching for something. Huh, okay. As if he was reaching for something. So, did he see something in the dark? Maybe... A thought's occurred to me here. Did he... Right, here's the thing. He's confiscated all the dangerous items and put them in the Duralumin case, right? As many as he can find. So, of course, that raises the question which was asked just a moment ago about how did the killer get that... Well, how did that knife get into the building then without it being detected? Without Byakuya finding it. That's interesting. It suggests that... I mean, I don't know. But the thing is, there's that piece of sticky tape hanging from the underside of the table. So... Was the knife maybe concealed under the table? Sort of taped onto it? Because it's got the glowing paint on it, which suggests those two things have been in contact with each other. Right, so is that what Byakuya saw, maybe? And maybe went to try and retrieve it. And that was when someone killed him. With the knife? I don't know. I'm not sure. I think we need to keep investigating. Right, still something else for me to investigate. Talked to all the people, haven't I? Yeah, I've done the Duralumin case. The AC, maybe? A remote-controlled air conditioner. Air conditioner? Could it be... Hey, all of you, why can't you act a little more grown up? Oh. Ah, yeah, that happened, didn't it? Before the blackout. Alright, this air conditioner is probably the only machine inside this room. And the air conditioner's remote control. Timer is set to 11:30. Oh, okay. Right. So it went off just before the blackout started, but... So there's definitely a connection between the two, but I don't understand. I mean, setting off an air conditioner wouldn't cause a blackout, would it? I'm pretty sure Byakuya's time of death was around the same time. Alright, so that means... Alright, a mechanical sound before the blackout. It probably came from this air conditioner. Alright, my flashes of inspiration aren't as bad as I thought are. Right. AC timer has been added to the truth bullets. Alright, now then, where else should I investigate?
Hajime.
Hajime, a moment, please. What is it?
Hey,
When we're finished with the investigation here, would you like to hear what everyone has to say together? If I go by myself, some people might not talk to me out of caution. Ah, well, we've been told that one of us is a killer. It can't be helped if everyone's on edge right now. But what I mean... You're easy to talk to, and I feel like you have a sense similar to mine. Well, that's an odd way of putting it, but okay. We both harbour special feelings toward Oak Speak Academy, isn't that right? Ah, well, aye, but... Fine, if we're going together, let's get on with it. There's no time for idle chit-chat.
Thanks.
I'm glad. It'll be a great help. Our special feelings, Even so, what he said about us being similar, I don't think I agree. Alright.
Now then.
I guess for now we should search the inside of this old building and listen to what the others have to say. Not just the dining hall, I think we should consider this whole building the scene of the crime. After all, the blackout that took place at the time would have happened throughout this entire building. You're right. Okay, so... Where do you want me to go? The toilets? The office, maybe? Ibuki, anything to say?
I see.
Apparently a great man once said, investigation should be done on foot.
Yes!
So that's why I'm also using my feet. I'm just walking around for no particular reason, pet. Well, if there's no reason, then there's no meaning.
Hey.
Hajime, I just realised something. Could she by any chance know what happened during the blackout? I was just thinking the same thing.
Are you serious?
Hey, how'd you know? So you did hear us, even though Hajime and I were talking pretty softly just now. Oh, so you're the one who was hinting maybe you heard something. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Yeah, you're a musician. It's probably all like the sort of, I can hear different elements of music and all that. Not only do I have a perfect face, style and personality, but I also have perfect ears. Oh, I see. If your hearing's so good, maybe you heard what actually happened during the blackout.
Hey.
When the blackout happened, you could hear everybody's voice throughout the dining hall, right? We couldn't tell, but you would have been able to make out who's who, right? Just leave it to Ibuki. It'll be as easy as fried rice with gravy. That sounds disgusting. Okay. I'll heartily eat it for breakfast.
I see.
Oh, you mean like it'll be easy as pie, except eating fried rice with gravy for breakfast is kind of heavy. Any fried rice that isn't fried rice with gravy is so wrong. She should make a metaphor with a more common type of fried rice, like egg fried rice or lettuce fried rice. This is not the important subject right now, people. Anyway, can you tell us what you heard?
I got it!
Leave it to me. I'm gonna take a bite out of you.
Yep.
If you tell us, I'll let you bite Hajime later. Stop it. What if she takes you seriously?
Aww.
Let's see. The first person who raised the voice during the blackout was... That's right. It was Mahiru.
It's a blackout!
Next was Kazuichi's voice, and then the next voice was mine.
Hey, I can't see anything.
It's pitch black! My future is pitch black!
Oh dear. She's singing her own praises all of a sudden, it seems. What a nice remark I made, pet. It's to the point and has its own unique charm. Just continue. Then there were more voices, one after the other.
Everyone, calm down! We gotta stay calm in a situation like this! Ah! Don't step on my bee!
What the hell? What's going on here?
Okay, so he's still talking by this point.
This is...
Right, and that's what I was saying before. The moment where it sounds like maybe he saw something. So I'm wondering, the knife... Because I think it's possible the knife was taped to the underside of the table. Somebody put it there, and that's how it evaded Byakuya's attention. That's why it wasn't in the Duralumin case. And I'm wondering, did he see it? Maybe. Having said that, if it was under the table with the tablecloth over it, then maybe he saw some... It occurs to me, maybe he saw someone moving for it. Someone was lifting the tablecloth, maybe to pull it out. So did he try to intercept them to stop it? And then maybe get killed in the struggle or something?
Ow!
Nagito. What happened there? Why did you say ow?
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know.
Oh, hell. You don't suppose Nagito might have had something to do with it?
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Now there's a thought. Because Nagito has been in the building during the day, hasn't he? Because wasn't he the one who was tasked with cleaning it? Ah, I wonder. I wonder. We have a possible suspect. I say that tentatively, I'm not sure. Not 100% yet, but...
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Alrighties, that's pretty much it. Aren't I awesome? Praise me, give me lots of praise. Alright, I heard you the first time. Seriously, don't get any closer. Hey Nagito, say something to her. Hey, did something happen? No, I was just thinking about what Byakuya said during the blackout. Or what Byakuya said.
Hey,
Why did he say something like that? Well, why don't you tell me, buddy? Because I think you... there's a possibility you may have known about that knife, because you may have put it there. I mean, you certainly are the person who would have had access to the building and could have sneaken it in there. Sneaken? It's not even a word. Snuck. Rather, why was he able to say that? What the hell, what's going on here? And this is... yeah. Alright, what do you mean? About that, why don't we discuss it after we've investigated a little bit more? For now, I can't really say anything for certain. Alright, well, it's not like I really care.
yep.
Anyway, don't you think Ibuki's account just now is an important clue that will lead us to the truth?
Yahoo!
Then praise me, let me bite you. Wow, she's actually biting me, okay. Ouch, why are you really biting me, you swab? Okay, we've got Ibuki's account, right. I see. Toilets, because these were locked. Is there anything here? It's locked, still locked, okay. Someone appears to be inside. Since it's a unisex bathroom, I don't know who's actually in there.
Hey!
Is someone in there? Or we knocked on the door and tried calling out to whoever's on the other side, but... there is no response. This is going nowhere. I guess we should give up for now and check on it later. Aye, you're right. Alright then, okay. The office. Let's have a look in here. Okay. Just noticed Peko is there. She was supposed to be guarding the Duralumin case before. The other one with all the weapons in it, right? Am I remembering that correctly? Like I say, it's been a few days since my last recording session. The old building circuit breaker should be inside this office. Our circuit breaker, huh? Might be related to the blackout. So it's better if we check out the circuit breaker first. Okay, I guess we can do that. There it is. I mean, why is it all the way up and that high, though? This must be the old building circuit breaker. The blackout probably happened because of this.
I see.
It doesn't look like someone did anything to it. Nothing else looks suspicious either. The circuit breaker is pretty high up. Even if you use a stepladder, you won't reach it. G'day, mates. Yeah, I totally agree. That's why it's so mysterious. Well, during the blackout, Sonny's, I was panicking so bad I forgot about that, but... you're right. Even with the stepladder, there's no way you'll be able to reach that circuit breaker. Which means someone must have reset the breaker after the blackout. But who? Oh, okay. I did it!
Whoa!
G'day, mates. It's here.
Actually,
You idiots had no idea what to do about the blackout, so I'm the one who reset the circuit breaker.
by the way,
I'm not the one who tripped the breaker. The killer did that, of course. But how did someone as small as you reset the breaker? Well, firstly, my eyes work real good at night, so I have no trouble seeing in the dark. If you want to know how I reached the circuit breaker, my body stretches. You know, I'm very elastic.
I won't be fooled.
Wow, okay. G'day, mates, liar.
it's true.
I'm serious. Wanna see? Wanna see a version of Monokuma with his body all stretched out? It's gross. It's grotesque. No thanks, just imagining it makes me want to puke. Oh really? Such a shame.
So cool!
Still, don't you think Monokuma's such a nice guy? In a popularity contest, he'd take first place.
I see.
G'day mates, what the hell? So he's the one who reset the breaker? Well, in that case, I'm convinced there's no way we'd be able to reach that. Or if that's the case, how did the killer trip the circuit breaker? If he didn't trip it or set it to be tripped... Right. I mean... I was just thinking, maybe... Well, actually, I was about to say, maybe you could stand on a chair, but having said that, he just said you wouldn't even be able to reach it with a step ladder, so that wouldn't be much good, would it? Right. AC remote control. Oh, this remote control is for the office's air conditioner. Time here is set to 11:30, so like the one in the dining room. Yes, it was, Hajime, it was set at the same time. Okay. Alright, it can't be a coincidence, right? AC time has been updated in your handbook. Check truth bullets to review it. Okay. Right. This is the other Duralumin case, the one with all the weaponry. Alright, this Duralumin case should contain all the dangerous items Byakuya collected. Maybe we should check inside, just to be safe. Alright, but it's locked.
Yep.
Byakuya had the key to this particular Duralumin case with him. Check it out, I brought it with me, so there's no need to worry. Alright, is it okay to take that key without permission?
Now.
It's forbidden to tamper with the crime scene, but if we don't, we can't check inside this case, right? So I should open it. Alright, this guy doesn't feel any remorse.
See?
It's open. Forks, kitchen knives, iron skewers and various tools are crammed inside. Alright, oh, wrong voice. Well, it's not possible that the killer took anything from here, because the key to this case was inside the case Byakuya had with him. Alright, I guess you're right about that. Yeah. Okay, well, let's talk to the people. I can already tell you doubt me correct. Huh? However, it does not surprise me. Unexpected blackout occurred, and during that time, Byakuya was killed.
Anyway.
Circuit breaker is in office. Naturally, I look suspicious since I was supposed to be here.
Wait!
Supposed to be here? Does that mean...
I see.
G'day mates, so I was right, you weren't in the office. But why? Weren't you supposed to guard the circuit breaker and this Duralumin case with all the weapons in it?
Huh?
G'day mate, so where'd you run off to on your own?
Well...
That is... Ugh. What's up here? Alright, Pecco suddenly dropped to one knee and started groaning on the spot. Hey, what happened, you swab? No, I'm just not feeling too well. I apologise, but excuse me.
What the heck?
G'day mates, excuse me, what was that?
Hey,
Pecco, it appears the bathroom inside this old building is currently occupied, so I recommend either the hotel lobby or your cottage. Alright. It seems like it will be a tough path. Okay. Alright, with cold sweat dripping from her forehead, Pecco wobbled out of the office. What happened to her? It's kinda hard for me to say it myself. I already feel bad enough for Pecco as it is. Arr, what does that mean?
Huh?
G'day mates, I mean, is it cool? She didn't like run away or something.
That's right!
Because if she ran away, she's obviously the killer. I'm almost positive. No, mate. Slow down. Let's not jump to conclusions yet. Arr, is that really what it is? I doubt it. Kazuichi, what are you got to say?
Maybe...
G'day mate, say, isn't Pecco the killer? Arr, why do you think that?
I mean...
G'day mates, well she wandered off somewhere even though she was supposed to be in the office. When we were looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I went to the office right away, but... G'day mates, when I got here she was gone.
Well...
I shouldn't say this too loudly or else Miss Sonia will yell at me. Pecco's probably the one who tripped the circuit breaker and used the blackout to her advantage to kill Byakuya.
Hey!
G'day mates, and don't you think she looks kind of ruthless too? Like an assassin, right? Alright, well it's not like you look any better. Jeez, Hajime just burning you there. Kazuichi's account added.
now then.
I guess we're done with the office, don't you think so? Alright, we should get going now. Okay. Where else? Obviously there's the kitchen, isn't there? Oh, and that storage room behind that Nagito actually didn't want me to go in earlier. That's interesting. And there's also Chiaki, isn't there, out here? I wonder if she has anything. Oh, I've got another level up. Alright, no, it wants me to stay in the building for now. Well, that's fine, I can do that. Ah, Waifu 1. Sonia, what do you got to say for yourself? There is something I want to ask you, dear fellow. What is it?
It is strange, no?
It would appear that only that wall is a different colour and material. Why is that?
Perhaps.
Oh, it's probably a fire door. Fire door? Huh? You never seen one before? It's a door that shuts to keep fire from spreading by containing it. If that happens, you can run away, right?
Wow!
Wow, you have led a interesting existence, Sonia. I see, it is like a barrier, just like lining up plastic bottles around the house. I'm not... what? Alright, that's only done to keep cats from getting in. You know about keeping cats from getting inside, but you don't know about fire doors?
I am ashamed!
Truly, I'm culturally ignorant. I'm ashamed of myself. Okay. Fire door added to the truth bullets section of the handbook. So... alright, the fire doors are to cut off this corridor then, I'm guessing. Kitchen. So Teru was in here, wasn't he? And I'm assuming... he did, didn't he? 'Cause he came into the dining room, we heard him. He said something like, the blackout wasn't just in the kitchen, was it? Okay, Teru, let's talk to you. Alright, were you in the kitchen during the blackout, Teru? The blackout totally startled me. At first, I thought it was just in the kitchen, but when I finally managed to get out of the kitchen, the hallway was pitch black too. And then I heard everybody's voices, so I stumbled along the wall and tried to climb my way to the dining hall. This is a very interesting French accent that I'm producing. I'm out of tea and I need a friggin' drink, so I think I might just jump cut. 1 second, everybody. Alright, I'm back, okay. Just went to the toilet as well and just had a nice, refreshing bit of cold water just to soothe my throat, and I've now got myself another cup of tea as well. So, without further ado, let's keep going. But this place was pitch black too, pitch noir. It was like a pitch of noir everywhere. Alright, couldn't you have used that kitchen stove as a light?
No.
That's impossible. This gas stove needs electricity to work, so it was directly affected by the blackout. Alright, I see, then I guess it's not possible. Since you work with fire in the kitchen, I figured you'd be able to use it as a light source or something, but I guess it's not that easy. Okay. Teru's account added. Right. Oh, shit. Did I just... oh, I clicked on the food, basically. Our Chinese, Japanese, French and Italian cuisine. Fish dishes and a big piece of meat on the bone, too. Yeah, isn't it amazing? That meat is so big, even I was shocked.
Well, guess that's about it.
It is a dish fit for a tropical island. I'd never be able to get meat like this in Aoyama or Asabu. I'd never be able to get meat like this in my hometown, much less Aoyama or Asabu. Alright, I get it, you don't have to repeat yourself, but it's so big. Where'd you get it? I asked Nico Mahu. Apparently, he kills the cow at the ranch with his bare hands, and he brought it over. His bare hands. That's a little hard to believe, but it doesn't seem completely impossible either. Those hands of his, they look like they specialise in punching things. I won't want to get punched by those hands. Seriously, Nicomaru is so wild. He's totally right at home in a country setting. I'm so jealous. My hometown is near Aoyama and Asabu, so wild country things like that, they slip my mind a lot,
Man.
Well, I guess this meat has gone to waste, since this awfulness happened right when the party started. The only ones who ate any food were Kane, and Peko, who took some portions for herself. Don't say that. After I worked so hard to cook the world's most refined party dishes, only 2 people actually tasted them.
To tell you the truth.
Well, it's not like I actually believe it, but if there really is a killer out there... I'll probably never be able to forgive that killer. He's scary when he's mad. Okay. Party dishes added. Right, so Peko apparently is ill. And she was one of the only ones who ate something. I wonder if we'll get to talk to Akane then. So is there anything else in here that's worth looking at? Nagito, you got anything to say?
Hey,
I still am a bit suspicious of you. Having said that, actually, Teru's been in the building, hasn't he, during the day? Because he was... Because obviously Teru's been cooking. He's been using this kitchen. Because actually there's two people there who could potentially have snuck that knife into the building without Byakuya seeing. Okay, that's interesting, but... I'm not sure. Since we've come all this way, let's investigate this area just for the heck of it. There is a chance there might be some sort of clue here. Okay, well... Oh, the equipment list, maybe? I mean, we looked at this before, but... Our Byakuya must have confiscated all the dangerous items on the kitchen's equipment list. Well, just from reading through this list, looks like the knife next to Byakuya's body didn't come from the kitchen. It appears to have been brought out from outside. Or from outside? How did the killer get past Byakuya's body check?
that's weird.
Strange, isn't it? I mean, he didn't even go easy on the girls when he was performing the pout-downs. The lecherous git. Or if that's the case, they probably bought... Oh, wrong voice. Or if that's the case, they probably bought the knife in advance and hid it somewhere.
Hey.
Yes. Which is why I'm regarding you and Teru as potentially being a bit suspicious. And again, I don't really have much else to go on. I don't know. I'm not sure. Still, it's surprising how much equipment this kitchen has. There are iron plates for barbecuing, and even a portable stove for cooking hot pots. Alright, but this is all stuff that doesn't pertain to the murder, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I agree. Kitchen equipment list has been added. Okay. Right, we're finished with the kitchen. Okay. You know, wasn't there something here that... Oh, what was it? Something... I just remembered something. Wasn't there something Byakuya said when me and him came to the kitchen earlier to investigate for dangerous items? We looked at the equipment list, but... No, that's right, there was a skewer, wasn't there? Missing. Huh. That's interesting. Right. Yeah, I just remembered that now. I wonder... Did the killer use a skewer, maybe? I'm not sure. Then what's the deal with the knife? Were they originally going for that and then they switched to the skewer? I mean, I'm just hypothesising here. I don't even know if the skewer is actually part of it, but... Having said that, until we find it, I can't really say anything for certain about that in that regard. Sure thing. Okay, right. Storage room at the back. It's one place we need to go. Ah, see, you're right outside it, aren't you? What do we got? Okay. Alright, the storage room is really dusty and dark.
Wow.
My hands were full cleaning the dining hall, so I couldn't even touch this room. Alright, it even has cobwebs. There's no way I could stay in here for a long time. He says. Okay. Right, that's the camera. I just guess we'll start on this side. It's the irons. Let's have a look. Alright, these irons... Looks like they were recently turned on, but why are there 3 irons on this ironing board? Just as I thought, your eyes don't miss a thing. When I was looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I also found these irons, but when I found them, all 3 of them were turned on. Ah. Okay. Turned on.
Yep.
It'd be bad if another blackout happened, so I turned them off. Doesn't this feel kind of sinister? Yeah, it does, actually. Right, these were turned on when you found them. Right. Okay. So... Does that... I'm just thinking... Okay, I think... We may have an explanation for the blackout cause. Because obviously if someone couldn't manually trip the circuit breaker because it's too high up the wall, then maybe what they did was to overload the system. So they plugged all those irons in so that the power output was skyrocketing. Alright, sinister. Yeah. It's possibly what... okay. Yeah, I think we may have an explanation there for what was going on with the thingy bobber. What was going on with the circuit breaker. Okay.
Wow.
Mines were full. Right, he just said the same thing. Stack boxes. Is there anything here? Alright, there's an awful lot of boxes. We don't have time to go through each and every one of them. I guess I should leave them alone.
Yep.
A wise decision. Is it? What makes you say that, mate? Okay. Tablecloths. These are like the ones I'm guessing, like the one in the dining hall. Right. Alright, stacks of clean tablecloths. It looks like they haven't been used yet. Guess there's nothing strange here. Oh, is there not? Okay. Laundry hamper. Alright, there's a huge piece of cloth randomly shoved in here.
Perhaps.
Is this a tablecloth? Or a tablecloth? Wait, huh? Hold on, there's something on it. Oh. Yeah, was that... That tablecloth definitely wasn't there before, was it? Is this a bloodstain?
Huh?
Hey, a bloodstain? Come here, take a closer look.
But
It's too dark, I can't really see that clearly. Alright, there's no mistaking it, this is clearly a bloodstain. Which means this tablecloth is connected to Byakuya's murder, right?
well,
If that tablecloth has a bloodstain on it, then it's a possibility. Oh, seriously, it is a bloodstain. Nagito seems a bit doubtful about that, but okay.
Hajime.
How much longer are you going to stay in this dark place? You're just wasting your time. Let's move on, investigate the other places already. Huh? I get it, you're right. Okay. Your behaviour is a bit weird. I don't know if I trust you. I really don't know.
Yep.
It looks like you've pretty much finished looking around the old building.
Hey.
So how about we check out Byakuya's cottage? Or Byakuya's cottage?
Yep.
There might be clues there, so I thought it'd be good to check it out just in case. But I was scared I might encounter some danger if I went there by myself. Alright, well I don't really mind going there together, but aren't you worried about the possibility that I might be that danger?
Hey.
You mean, am I worried about you being the killer? To be honest, I don't think you're the killer. In fact, I can't even imagine it. It's like, instead of living with doubt in others, it's so much better to die believing in others. Don't talk like that. We're doing this so we can live, you know.
I see.
As I thought, you sure are strong. You're definitely the chosen one, chosen by Oaks Peak Academy.
Alright.
Now let's get going to Byakuya's cottage. Alright. I don't know why, but every time we talk, I don't really know how I'm supposed to react. The moment I left the old building, there was a strange scene unfolding before me. Oh. Yeah, I was wondering about Chiaki.
Hey, what are you doing?
Are they still looking for that bloody earring?
What am I doing, you say? Ha! Now that is truly a foolish question.
We're just checking to see if we can get under the floor from here.
Under the floor? Why?
Come on, Hajime, cast your mind back.
Who said it was futile? Who decided it was impossible? How did you know I cannot recover my earring?
If it is possible to get under the floor, it'll change our understanding of the murder, I think.
That's a good point. Because obviously, we've got the floorboards, that's been added to the truth bullets, and they've got gaps between them. So... yeah, this could be important.
So I thought it was important to check it.
Okay.
I see.
Under the floor, huh? I never considered thinking of it like that. Alright, what do you mean?
See?
Come on, think about it.
Hey.
Yeah. The carpet I laid didn't reach the table where we found Byakuya's body, right? And the dining hall floor had huge gaps between the floorboards. Or is it possible that the killer killed Byakuya by stabbing him from beneath the floor?
Yep.
That's what I thought, so I'm trying to see if we can get under it from here. Well. I guess it's not possible to get under the floor from outside. The building is surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak under the floor from there.
But
Even so, I couldn't find a way to get under the floor from inside the building either. Or do you think there's a possibility that there's a hidden hole somewhere?
well,
Nope, that's not possible. Okay, you seem very definitive about that. Are you sure? At any rate, it seems you can't get under the floor from outside the building. That's a relief. Relief? Why? Because if you could get under the floor from the outside, there'd only be one logical suspect. The only person who didn't come to the party and also doesn't have an alibi. Oh yeah, Fuyuhiko, that's right.
So...
I suspected him too. That's why I was checking to see if it's possible to get under the floor from outside. I don't know, Fuyuhiko, I still think it's a possibility that the game wants me to think he's suspicious, but I don't know, it's leading me to that, but I don't think it will be. I'm not sure. Speaking of which, not long after I began guarding the entrance, Fuyuhiko came here. Oh, did he now? Ah, he did.
Huh?
What happened, Fuyuhiko?
Huh?
Hey, Louie, what are you doing here? All alone in a place like this?
Yep.
I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside.
Huh.
Oh, how diligent are you?
Hey.
You're not coming to the party?
What are you saying?
Hey, Louie, hell no, not even if you paid me. Parties are stupid. They make me want to puke. ... You want to come to the party, right? Isn't that why you came here? Oh, right. You're getting lonely there. Hey, Louie, of course not. I was just going for a damn walk. What, do I have to report to you every time I want to go for a fucking walk?
That's wrong.
No, it's not like that, but... Hey, Louie, then leave me alone. Ugh. And then he just left. Oh, so that happened, but why did he come here? Is he getting a bit lonely?
See?
He probably wants to be part of the group, but he can't be honest about it. He believes he's different from everyone else. That's why he's always alone.
Hey.
He's like the main character of an RPG. Have you played those before? Ah, when did we start talking about video games, Okay, so Fuyuhiko potentially has an alibi then. As I suspected.
I see.
I don't think he's... I think people are going to question him. I think they're going to think he's probably got something to do with it, but I don't think he has. Even though we don't really know what he's thinking, I don't think we have any reason to doubt him.
I'm glad.
That's a relief. I'm glad. Oh, you keep saying you're glad, but we have no idea who the killer is. Well, I guess for now we should stick to the plan and head over to Byakuya's cottage. Oh god, you. You again. Okay, as long as the probability is greater than 0, that will suffice.
I have not unleashed even half of my power yet.
Wrong voice. I will no. Okay, I'll most assuredly reclaim the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands. It seems that he has no intention of investigating. Okay. So I guess it wants us to head over to Byakuya's cottage. Oh, you're over here now, apparently. Might as well talk to you whilst you're out here. Hey, Louie, what the hell? Didn't I tell you to leave me alone? It's not happening. Didn't you hear Monokuma's announcement? Hey, Louie, of course I did. Apparently Byakuya's the one who got killed. So what? What did you say? Do you think I'm the killer? That voice is changing a bit. Hey, Louie, think whatever you want. I'm used to being mistrusted, eh? That's not why I am even... Whatever, just tell me what you were doing while everyone else was at the party.
Huh?
Hey, Louie, checking my alibi, eh? Well, I don't have one. I was just chilling in my cottage all by myself during that time. The whole time? Because Jackie said she saw you in front of the old building,
Shut up!
Hey, Louie, she's a nosy bitch.
Jeez.
It's true, I went for a little walk, and then, just by chance, I ended up passing by the old building. Were you really going for a walk? Don't tell me you're actually trying to join the party. Spelling mistake there on actually, but okay.
Don't fuck with me!
Hey, Louie, why the hell would I do that? It's a coincidence. A coincidence! God, that nosy bitch. Snitches end up with stitches, you know what I mean. Alright, I got it, Dumbass. Jesus, such a nice guy. Okay, well, that's what I guess your friggin' account of things. Byakuya's cottage. Which one would it be? That's mine. Fuyuhiko. Byakuya, here we are. Oh, come on, get in there. It's locked, of course it is. It's locked.
Hey.
I guess we need to ask him for help. And so Nagito took a huge breath, a deep breath even. Yeah, of course you call it for Monokuma.
Did you call me?
Yes, we did. Alright, Nagito, we need to train Monokuma.
Hey,
Hey, Monokuma, I was wondering if you could do us a favour. There's something we want to investigate.
What's this?
Hey, who are you talking to? That's just my after image. Stop playing games. When I get serious, my after image is unleashed.
What?
I can even play soccer by myself as long as I have this cloning technique. No, it'd be boring to play alone. I don't have time for this. Just hurry up and open Byakuya's cottage already.
well,
This is for the class trial, so it's something we really need. For the class trial, you say?
This is troubling.
If it's for the class trial, there's no way I can refuse. Now then, there's only one spell that can open these doors.
Loose.
Okay? And open it
I'll leave
does.
the rest to you.
See, I've unlocked the door. Now you can investigate to your heart's content. Let's do it. Alright, why does it open with a magic spell?
jeez.
It's probably powered by electricity. At any rate, that performance was a waste of time. Alright, I see. I guess we should go inside then.
You're right.
I guess you're right. Let's have a look at Byakuya's cottage. You know, lots of books. Nice. Let's well have a look around. Alright, this bed. Nothing about it really catches my eye. Okay. Nagito. Byakuya will never return to this room again. No, he won't. So, books, window, what's that? Oh, envelope. Hello. Alright, there's an envelope on the table. Is it a letter someone sent to Byakuya?
That's weird.
Alright, there's no sender. That looks pretty suspicious.
Hajime.
You should check what's inside. Alright, you're right. Let's see. Now, is this, I see. Oh, okay. Well, that's not troubling at all, is it? Be careful, the first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. So he was, yes, as I suspected earlier, he was preparing for something with that Duralumin case. He did have an inkling about something. Oh, this is... Is this a crime warning? No, if it says be careful, it's probably a threatening letter. Oh, regardless, who would send something like this? Maybe...
Hey,
This is why Byakuya suddenly decided to throw a party. Huh? The first kill will happen tonight, because someone made this threat to Byakuya. He gathered everyone in one area and was extremely cautious about all the dangerous items. God, I'm getting gas from my tea. Let's have another sip. There we are. He was trying to create a scenario in which everyone could monitor each other. He thought if he did that, nobody would be able to kill anyone. Or so he believed this crazy letter.
but...
He couldn't ignore the possibility of this happening, even if it was just a worst case scenario.
Hey,
Remember what Byakuya kept saying? How he wouldn't let anyone become a victim? Or he couldn't overlook that slim possibility just to keep his promise. And why did he keep it a secret? If he had just told us.
nope.
He probably couldn't. He probably thought that was also a worst case scenario. Or what do you mean? If everyone knew what was in this letter, whether it's a lie or not, everyone would have likely begun to doubt each other, and at that point there'd be no turning back. Or so Byakuya tried to do something about this all by himself without telling anyone?
Yep.
His strong sense of responsibility is the only explanation I can think of. Anyway, whoever sent Byakuya this letter also killed him. Is that what you're saying?
Sorry.
No, this could be a prank, and it might have nothing to do with Byakuya's death at all. Huh? What was that? He suddenly became really quiet. I see, he doesn't want to believe one of us could be a killer. Or maybe he's acting a bit suspiciously. But still, we've come all the way here, and it's the only thing I can think of. The person who wrote this letter murdered Byakuya. That's the case. That person completely predicted how Byakuya would react once he received it, right? They planned to manipulate Byakuya and killed him right before our eyes in that old building. Damn it, who the hell would do that? Okay, truth bullet obtained.
Hey,
Hajime, there's probably not much time left until the class trial starts. Or probably. Which reminds me, you asked Mahiru for a favour earlier. Oh yeah, she's going to draw the thing of the layout of the room. I wanted her to find out where everybody was standing just before the blackout hour. She's probably finished by now. You're coming with me, right?
Sorry.
That's all you. Huh? I need some time alone. I'd like some time to collect my thoughts. I see, I understand.
Hey.
Also, if you're going back to the old building, you should hear what Mikan has to say as well. I think the results of her autopsy should be ready by now.
Bye now.
I'll see you later, okay? You're conveniently disappearing. He was pretty pale. I wonder if he's okay. But now's not the time for me to worry about Nagito. There isn't much time left. I better hurry over to the old building. Okay, well, let's go then. So, we need to talk to Mahiru, we need to talk to Mikam. Damn, this is going to be a long episode, this is. Go Gadget. Oh, Monomi. Didn't notice you over here. Have you got anything to say? Too cruel. This is just too cruel. Oh, I might as well ask her about the old building's windows. Hey, do you have a sec? I want to ask you something. I don't want to help you guys mistrust your friends. Oh, what the hell? It's not like we're doing this because we want to. No, now's not the time to fight about stuff like that. More importantly, do you know why the old building's windows are covered by iron plates? Iron plates? I covered them up so nobody makes the mistake of going inside, since it's dangerous because of the renovation. Oh, I see, the renovation. So that's why you covered them up. Because it's dangerous to go inside. Danger isn't supposed to exist on this island. This island's supposed to be full of Brucey bonuses. I'm sorry about these silly Bruce Forsyth references. My UK viewers will get it, but I feel like all my international audience are probably thinking, what the fuck is this joke you're making? This isn't how this is supposed to be. But why did it get like this? It's cruel. Too cruel. Just because it's cruel doesn't mean you can just keep crying like that. Crying won't solve anything, you swab. We have to do this no matter what, damn it! Okay, right, moving on. I think... Oh god, I leveled up again. Okay, level 17. I'm getting all the levels this episode. What? What the hell was that loud voice just now? What? Oh god, I spun myself right round. Oh, there you are. What's up? What's up, dude? Huh? I feel so light-hearted right now. I, Nekomaru Nidai, have been reborn. I have no intention of losing anymore. Losing to who? I won't lose to anyone, not even to my past self. That sounds cool and all, but what are you even talking about? Are you cursing me, or are you literally talking about shit? Because you have a tendency to do that. What? I don't even know who was behind it, but someone tried to make a shitty bastard out of me. Some scoundrel was occupying the bathroom before the party was about to start. Now that you mention it, you said something like that shortly after the party started. Yeah, you needed a shit. Of course.
Sheesh.
However, if you think I'd be angered by... let me say that again. However, you think I'd be angered by something like that. You've all underestimated my nerve and patience. Do all and achieve all with one's purpose and presence of mind. That is the goal of a true leader. In other words, a leader must never falter in any situation, but always have the presence of one's mind. He says that, but I'm pretty sure he was shaken up by that whole ordeal. Oh well, best not to go into it. Anyway, so you're saying the bathroom door was shut from before the party started to after the blackout?
So what I mean is...
The bathroom was finally unoccupied after Byakuya's body was found. That's about how long that lasted. What he said sounds stupid and irrelevant, but I should remember it just in case. Okay, so the toilet opened up again. So, is it open now? The bathroom seems to be open. But I don't really need to go right now. There's really no need for me to go inside. Oh, come on, really? Really, Hajime? Really? Well, never mind, then fine. We'll go to the dining hall, I guess. It's been locked for all that time, you've no idea what was going on in there, and yet suddenly you're now saying, oh, I don't want to go in there. Okay, we'll talk to each of these characters one by one. So, Chiaki. Let me just sip a tea, there we are. Just as I thought, it seems there's no way to get under the floor from inside this old building. Maybe. So it's just as Nagito said. If that's the case, I guess I should give up on finding Gundam's earring. Okay, right, Mahiru. Have you drawn that floor plan? Actually, you're here. Where the hell did you wander off to? I wasn't wandering, I was investigating as much as I could. I see. Well, if you weren't slacking off, then I guess it's fine. Alright, so did you find anything? Yeah, sorta. You don't sound too sure.
Hey.
Well, just take a look at this. Just as you told me, using the 2 photos I took before the blackout, I tried to pinpoint where everyone was standing. When I did, this diagram was the result. Okay, right. Alright, so this is everyone's standing position before the blackout. Everyone's pretty much in the dining hall, except of course for Teru Teru, Peko, Chiaki, Fuyuhiko. Right, so Nagito, yeah. Nagito is positioned near to the table where Byakuya's body was found. Which is really weird. Okay. Actually, I've made this diagram from analysing those photos, so I'm pretty sure it's accurate. Or just as a thought, Byakuya was standing a far distance from that table. It's impossible, there's no way he'd be able to move that far during the blackout. What's this line extending from the table where Byakuya was killed? Do you mean the wire for the lamp? Actually, it's the desk lamp. I drew the power cord for it, just in case. The power cord for the desk lamp. That cord is extending from the table where Byakuya was killed. That means...
Hey.
So, did you find something? It's not clear to me yet, but... I guess you're right. I didn't really understand it myself when I was drawing it. I have a feeling that it's either a potential clue or just a waste of labour. No, it wasn't a waste at all.
Huh?
It's not clear to me yet, but there's no mistake that a clue is hidden there. Here, even. Yeah, so there is a power cord. You can see it just there on the right. Running to that table lamp. Let me think. Let me think this through. So... Right, so... The blackout occurs. Nobody can see a thing. Except for Byakuya, who's got the night vision goggles. Now, obviously, if my hypothesis is right, that knife is possibly taped to the underside of that table using paint, using a strip of tape that's got glow-in-the-dark paint on it. Now, was it Byakuya who put that there, or was it the killer who put that there? It's possible that someone put that there so that it evaded Byakuya's search for all the dangerous items. Now, if the tablecloth was over that when the blackout occurred, then obviously nobody would be able to see that glow-in-the-dark paint. Even Byakuya wouldn't be able to see it with the night vision goggles. So, whoever went for that knife would have needed a way to find their way to that table in the dark. Now, is that where the extension cord, or rather the power cord for the lamp, comes in? But in that case, in order to find that to begin with, the person who was, well, the killer would have needed to be standing quite close to where the power cord is. So that leads me back to Nagito again, because he was close to it. Right. So did Nagito go for the knife, flip the tablecloth up, and that's when Byakuya, with his night vision goggles, saw it and went to intercept. And so then Nagito killed him? That's the working hypothesis at the moment. I'm not sure. And the thing is, yeah, because Nagito, he's had access to the building throughout the day. He's been in cleaning, so he could feasibly have put the knife there to begin with. And plus, there's the whole thing with the circuit breaker. So, those 3 irons in the storage room, I'm guessing have been plugged in to overload the power system and trip the circuit breaker. Because obviously, what the game's been trying to tell me is that even with a stepladder, nobody can reach that circuit breaker in the office because it's quite high up. So you need an alternate way of tripping it. So that's where the irons come into it, I think. Someone's overloaded the power. Right. Now, of course, Nagito... I seem to recall earlier, Nagito was not very keen on letting me into that storage room. But in that case, where does the whole thing with the floorboards come into it? And there's still that matter of the missing skewer. There's a possible picture emerging here, but there are still unanswered questions. Okay. are an extremely important clue. Alright, Mikan. Autopsy. Is there anything to tell me? If you'd like, I could tell you a little bit of what I want to say. Alright, did you find out anything? I tried within reason to perform an autopsy on Byakuya's body.
Well...
Blimey, I discovered that there was several puncture wounds around Byakuya's chest and abdominal region. Deep wounds, deep enough to reach his lungs and internal organs. Jesus. Ah, okay. Blimey, it can be assumed that a very thin, sharp object around 5mm in diameter was used to stab him over and over again, which is what I believe. Jesus. Okay, but that's interesting. 5mm in diameter. That's a very thin blade, then, in that case. Or something very sharp, but very thin. Because if it's got a diameter, that implies something circular, right? Am I understanding that correctly? In which case, that wouldn't match the knife, would it? That would match a skewer. Ah, okay. So, does Nagito have a skewer hidden away somewhere? Perhaps? That still doesn't explain the floorboards, though. Alright, are you okay? Oh, blimey, I'm sorry. Talking about it made me sad. Alright, no need to push yourself. I mostly got the gist of what you wanted to say. Oh, I'm sorry. Alright, still, around 5mm in diameter, huh? Isn't that pretty thin? That's as thin as an ice pick or an awl. Yes. Or more like a skewer, I'm guessing. Ah. Is it the end of the investigation?
Alrighty, guys! It's finally time! That's right! It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, I shall tell you all the meeting place. At the central island of Jabberwock Island, there is a mountain with my adorable face carved into it. That, my friends, is Monokuma Rock. Once you're there, please proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance. I'll see you soon!
Okay, so that's the first investigation, everybody. We're about to head into the trial. A mountain with a carving of Monokuma's face at the central island. Ah. Oh, right. Am I on the central island right now? Let's have a look. Okay, yep, I am, I think. Yep. So I need to get up there. It's on the other side. Also, something I just want to check. Actually, no. I was just going to check my report card very quickly, because one thing I've not tested is swapping my hope fragments with Monomi. But then again, this might not be the time to do that. I may want to save that until I've done the trial. Okay, right. Okay, so let's get on the move. Also, I should check my pet, because it's been a while. Okay, yeah, I need to friggin' get rid of those. My friggin' Snakemi, however it's pronounced. Okay. Run, Hajime, run! Is this Monokuma Rock? Ah, yes it is. Oh, wow, he's got 4 faces carved into it. It's Mount Monokuma more. Jeez. Right. Okay, we're here. But we are going to wrap this episode up here. So, that's it, everybody. First investigation of the game conducted. And we're about to head into a trial. We'll probably have a little chit-chat with some of the characters first. But that's going to be saved for the next episode. So, I get a feeling, you know, this one obviously has been a big episode, way over an hour. But the next one's probably going to be pretty huge as well. Okay, so I'm just going to, you know, as I usually used to do in Trigger Happy Havoc after I'd carried out an investigation, let's just have a quick summary of thoughts. I mean, I've already explained my working hypothesis so far, but just to reiterate fairly quickly. So, obviously, Byakuya was stabbed to death, and judging by Mikan's autopsy, the weapon used to administer the killing blows was something very thin and very sharp. Now, obviously there's this knife, but I'm starting to doubt whether this was the murder weapon. I think it might have been a skewer, potentially. But having said that, we haven't seen anything of it. The only reason I'm bringing this skewer up is because I remember earlier, you know, before the blackout, when Hajime and Byakuya were going around that old building, there was that whole thing with the kitchen equipment list, and Byakuya saying that there was a missing skewer according to that list. So we've got a, you know, unaccounted for object here. Yeah. Now the knife itself, in order to get that into the building, that would have had to be snuck in without Byakuya noticing. In which case, there are two people who've been in and out of that building throughout the day, and that's Nagito and Teru Teru. Now, based on a lot of the evidence, it's leading me to suspect Nagito, but the thing is, you know, he could theoretically have taped that knife to the underside of the table with the tape, with the glowing paint on it, so he could see it in the dark, and then maybe he set the irons where he switched them all on, plugged them all in, so that the circuit breaker would trip. In fact, actually, no, hold on. He plugged the irons in, I've just remembered the AC timer, 11:30, when the blackout occurred. So he plugs the irons in so that it starts overloading the power supply, and then I'm guessing all it will take to trip the circuit breaker is for the AC units to come on. Right, I'm guessing that's how they fit together. Right. So, the killer, Nagito, quote unquote, because it's possibly... He's my prime suspect at the moment, though. I'm not sure. I can't say definitively if it is him, because obviously there are still aspects of this puzzle which I've not explained here, but my working hypothesis is that he set the blackout to occur so that he could then move to the table using the power cord of the lamp, to find his way to it, because obviously that's the thing. You know, he doesn't have night vision goggles or anything, so he can't see in the pitch blackness like the rest of us. So obviously he needs a way to find his way to the table. Now, he was already standing near to that power cord before the blackout occurred. So all he'd have to do is stoop, find it with his hands, and then follow it along to the table. He flips the tablecloth up, but then, in the chaos, Byakuya, who has the night vision goggles, because he's got that Duralumin case with him, which has a load of gear in it, self-defense equipment, he puts the night vision goggles on, and he sees either, you know, the glow-in-the-dark paint from the knife and the tape, or Nagito moving towards it, and goes to intercept him. And then maybe, in that chaos, because Nagito did say ow, as though something was going on. Maybe there was a struggle. And in that struggle, Byakuya tries to go under the table to get the knife, and Nagito stabs him with the skewer, maybe? Huh. I don't know. But the thing is, if Byakuya's under the table, that would be an awkward angle for Nagito to try and stab him in the front with the skewer. Because obviously the wounds are listed as being on the front of his body in this sort of abdominal region. Yeah, it's just a bit of an awkward angle, that. And now, still, how do the floorboards, how does that factor into it? Okay, well, that's the working hypothesis at the moment. Oh yeah, and then there's this truth bullet as well. Not sure how this is going to play out in the trial, but this could be something important, I'm not sure. I'm wondering if there's a way to get under the floorboards as well, because we haven't located one, but you never know. Okay, well, that's a summary of my working hypothesis at the moment. Like I say, Nagito is suspect number one here, but having said that, I can't say for definite that it was him. There are still pieces of the puzzle that need to be slotted into place here, which we have yet to do so. So I imagine this is going to come out in the trial. So it could be Nagito, or the game could be leading me to think it's him, and it turns out maybe it's not. Okay, well, whatever happens, we'll find out next episode. So, thank you for joining me, everyone. Hope you'll join me for part 10, I think that's right. If you're not doing so already, you can follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Links in the video description, as always. If you're also interested in seeing me react to /watch/review anime kind of content, go check out my General Red Propagandist channel. Link in the video description. I don't update that very often, but I do aim to try and get something out on it every so often. So yeah, if you're interested in that, it's up to you. But in the meantime, this is General Red signing off. Goodbye, everybody. Oh, got him. Shit, get off the edge. Oh, no, go. Get out of here, get out. No, get out. Is that monstrosity finished off? Get out there. See ya. Oh, shit, no. Fuck. I did not mean to do that. Oh, please don't do that. Shit. Stop it. Yeah. Oh lord, no. Holy crap, this area's horrible. Oh my god, I'm being shot to fucking pieces. Oh my, what the fuck? Holy fucking shit. Whoa, Jesus Christ. Holy shit.